topic and stop.
No, we're doing it right now. Right now is the time and date. Right now.
Is this the guy who said Trump's face was in stone on ancient Sumerian tablets?
Yeah, you're colonizing house. You ain't even supposed to be in here.
Hold on, everybody be quiet. Is there anybody from your side that'll test this nigga right now?
Yeah, test me right now.
Anybody, man. My whole squad embody them.
Come get that work right now.
Everybody, yo, he don't got no work on us. This information is garbage. This is
right here. We go. Answer this question right here, then.
They set the debate up, bro. Meet me in the square.
Check it out right now.
Meet me in the square, bro.
We're doing it right now.
No, we ain't doing nothing right now.
Just running your mouth all big and bad a second ago.
You hopping on here following me, though. You must be a fanboy. Every time I get on here, you follow
me. You're nothing me.
You the one following me. I'm not following you.
I don't follow you.
Why you on here then?
Hey, big dog.
Why you harassing me, bro?
Yeah, go right here.
Set a time and date up and the topic. So we can get this out the way.
Right.
Because everybody want to know.
Big and bad, talking about how you got the information.
Yeah. Just set the time and date up. Why you excited? Just set the date up.
Buddy? Right.
Set the date up.
Now set up the debate, right?
Everybody saw him lose. Everybody check out the debate on my YouTube.
Everybody want to follow me. There's video of you admitting that there were giants.
No, bro, that's a hoax. That was a hoax, you idiot. In that same video,
I read that there was giants. It's on my channel.
In that same video, it
this dude's an agent,
it's a hoax.
This dude is getting paid
that
by the
was
agent.
your source. Oh, now I'm getting paid by the government.
Yeah, you been getting.
That's what it's saying when you lose, right?
You've been getting paid.
Yeah, that's what all y'all say. Y'all call everybody who tell the truth.
Get an understanding real quick. Let's get an understanding real quick. Go ahead, boy.
Oh yeah, so anytime you want to debate, go ahead and set it up on YouTube. Set the time and date. Every time I get on live, all of these weird ass niggas hop up on here. If you want a piece of me, get in the motherfucking ring on YouTube and set up a time and debate like a real fucking man, bro. Because if you think you can take me, you're gonna do that shit on motherfucking YouTube, bro. That's what you gotta do. All right? And all of this, we was here before Columbus bullshit, that shit is garbage. I need somebody to give me some DNA evidence. You can't do it down there in the box, and Alan can't do it up here in the box. You guys are failures at this science. If you had the evidence, you would have been showed us. If you had the DNA samples that connect black people here, you would have been showed us, but you don't. All y'all do is freestyle. Meet me on YouTube. That's where I handle my shit at. Peace. What it do, family? What it do? What's going on, everybody? Make sure while you in here, click the like. I said it the right way. Click the like, thumb that joint up, subscribe, and become a member if you guys are interested in becoming a member. Today's discussion, we're going to talk about a claim about an ancient burial remains site, right? And of course, what's my man name? We know the truth. Roll your coin. Roll your coin. Y'all remember him? He blocked me a while back, you know. He never set it up, the debate. He talking about he wanted $50,000 for a debate. Ain't nobody doing that dumb shit. Our debates are free, you know. But anyway, I saw a video that this fool made. We know the truth. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Put a corn in the chat if y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I saw an interesting video that he is claiming or making these weird assumptions about Black Indians being in the Caribbean, in Barbados. And he got a source, and he does his little pointing on the screen, his copy and paste scholarship. I want to play this video, and I want you guys to listen to what he's saying. And then we're going to look at the actual article that this brother was grabbing these receipts from. So give me a minute. I'm going to put this dude up right now. I'm going to go. All right. Y'all already know who this is, right? So in this video, he is talking about ancient burial sites according to this paper that he came across, right? So these fools don't read. They don't read. They just come across something and they piece this shit together the best way they know how, right? They take everything, throw it on the wall, and see what sticks, right? So I'm gonna play this video and we're gonna get into this. All right. And y'all might have already seen this before. I think I know the source you're talking about. You guys might have already seen this. I feel like I seen this one time before too. I don't know who might have debunked it before I did or whatever, but I just want to go over this shit because stuff like this gets spread around and you don't know what the fuck is. But like the lie will go around the world before the truth put on their shoes and stuff like that. But let me play this video real quick so y'all can hear what he's talking about.
Go over some artifacts. I'm gonna go over some artifacts and I'm gonna break some stuff down that they don't want us to know, right? I'm gonna break some stuff down they don't want us to know. Let's get started. Let's get started. Roll the coin. I'm gonna start off with this. We're gonna start right here. Here. We're gonna start right here. Roll the coin. Hold on.
So it's coming up, not this one.
Start right here.
Coming up.
2 skulls from the West Indies found in shell mounds. Male Negro from Barbados. British West Indies. Whoa, truth. Whoa, mound, shell mound builders. Negro. Oh, shit.
Now, this is how this nigga read that shit. He just looking, shell mound builders. He ain't read the context of nothing of this shit. Let's proceed.
Oh, shit. This is the islands, people. This is the islands. This is before any other colonizer came over there. This before the damn British came, the Ottoman. This before all that came. We had melanated mound building Indians buried in shell mounds in Barbados.
Y'all hear this shit, right?
You see that? Barbados, male Negro. Wrote, screenshot that. This older than all y'all cultures. Everything you trying to teach is not older than this. These people want speaking no crazy ass, stupid ass languages. Roll the coin. This before all this shit. Now, we got shell mounds. We got shell mounds all over the Atlantic coast. Florida, South Carolina, Virginia, bottom of Alabama. Shell mounds, same type of people. Same, shell mounds, Negro. Yeah, stop playing. ERG, we got receipts. We got receipts. The people built them mounds were Negro. Let's keep going. They keep going. They lost their damn mind. Roll the coin. Here we go. Negro skeletal remains from Indian.
So this is the name of the article that he got this from. Okay, that's what he's citing. Okay, the publication is a monthly record of anthropological science. All right, let's go ahead and proceed.
Site in West Indies, Negro skeletons in the shell mound Indian sites. We the fucking real Indians.
He didn't read it. You notice he just pointed. We the real Indians. That's his thing. He point, click, and shoot a video.
Yeah, you hunter-gatherer Native Americans. Yeah, this the shit they be trying to hide. This ain't y'all in the mounds. This is us. Roll the coin. Look. Negro skeleton remains from Indian sites in the West Indies.
That right there. This fool didn't read all of that shit. I'm gonna finish the video, but I'm gonna show y'all where he fucked up at.
Oh shit. Negro burials. You see that right there? Negro burials in the mounds, pre-Columbian times. Virgin Islands. We know the motherfucking truth now. This is what they be trying to hide. Can't hide it from truth. You cannot hide it from truth. You want to have the knowledge in a book? I'm going through all the books. Roll the coin.
He didn't read any of that shit. He just presented this as evidence, and he's just narrating his own video, just making up shit as he go.
Y'all want to have the knowledge in the books? We're going through all the books. All of them. Roll the coin.
Roll a motherfucking
Hold
coin.
on, we got more. We got more. Hold on. There's some more receipts. Negro. Formations that will appear from the following description. I felt justified in calling it a Negro formations that will appear from the following description. Barbados, Negro, shell mounds. Roll the coin. You see it? Screenshot that. Read that. Read that. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Negro heads. Look at the size of the skulls that's found. Negro, 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 Negro.
He actually didn't read this shit at all. I want to show y'all the whole video. This is him on TikTok. This is what these niggas do. They just make shit up as they go. You know.
Roll the coin. Y'all gonna stop playing with us, bro. Y'all gonna stop playing acting like we ain't got the receipts. We got the receipts. We got all of them. Roll the coin. Virgin Island specimens. Fall in the range, except for nasal and orbital indices, right? Negro. Direction of the Negro. Then the Native American. It was Negroes, not Native Americans. Negro characters in Barbados skeleton. Roll the coin. It wasn't Native Americans. It was Negro Indians, not Native Americans. This is shit they don't want me to teach. This shit they don't want me to teach. Now let's get deep.
Okay, now that's that video. I'm sorry I had to share that with y'all, but I had to so I can show y'all the full context of what's going on, okay? So the brother, we know the truth now, is quoting an article that was written in 1939 by a guy named T.D. Stewart. Now, T.D. Stewart was a physical anthropologist with the Smithsonian. That's what he did. Now, what Stewart is doing, Stewart is, he's replying to an article that was written a year earlier. So the brother didn't read the whole fucking video. I'm sorry, he didn't read the whole, whatever he was showing, he didn't read that shit. What he was reading was a rebuttal from the claim that that site was a Negroid site. Stewart didn't say anything about that. Like what he's saying contradicts the whole slide that he was showing. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what Stewart said. The shit that homeboy didn't read basically is what I'm about to show y'all. So I'm gonna try to share this joint. These brothers don't read shit, man. It's a shame. It's a goddamn shame, y'all. Can y'all see this? This is what he's reading. All right. And let me get out of here. There it is. Yeah, the skull shit. This is where he gets the information from. Okay. Now, in this journal, all right, T.D. Stewart this is a rebuttal article. Don't got nothing to do with what the fuck homeboy was talking about as far as we were already over here. We were the sacred mound builders, anything like that. T.D. Stewart is replying to a paper that was written in 1938, right? By L.H. Dudley Buxton, J.C. Trevor, and P.A. Julien. All right. Now they were claiming, right, that the skulls were an undeformed Negroid. Negroid, that was their word back then. And in this article, Stewart is rebuttaling all of that bullshit. Now, mind you, this was in, I think, 39. So this was from the era where they was, you know, still picking up skulls and looking at them and calling them Negroid, Australoid, and all that stuff. But T.D. Stewart got some shit to say about it. And let's just read. Now, if you look closer at the article, which this motherfucker didn't read, right? Because these niggas don't read. Okay, it says, Man, a monthly record of anthropological science published under the direction of the Royal Anthropological Institute of Great Britain and Ireland. Now, I'm going to read just the first paragraph because this is crazy because he didn't read this shit. All right. Negro skeleton remains from India's sites in the West Indies by T.D. Stewart, Division of Physical Anthropology, United States National Museum of Washington, D.C. He's replying to this shit, okay? Now, let's see what he says. Let's see what T.D. says a year later. The recent paper in the journal by Buxton. Buxton wrote a paper in 1938. That's who he's replying to. That's who T.D. Stewart is replying to. Okay, just so we have clarity. This is a rebuttal article. It says the recent paper in this journal by Buxton, Trevor Julien in 1938, it implies that a unformed Negro physical type inhabited the Virgin Islands in pre-Columbian times. Now, here's the part that's crazy. Not only is this implication contrary to previous accepting findings for the Antilles area, as we will be shown later, but it also fails. It also fails to give adequate consideration to the possibility of these skeletal remains representing intrusive Negro burials. What does intrusive mean? Meaning these skeletal remains are not of the original indigenous remains. Yes, they're Negro, but these are late in the date. And that's what Stewart was trying to say. He didn't have enough, DNA at the time to understand all of that. But he clearly was studied enough to know that, hey, hold up, you just can't say these are intrusive Negro burials. African at that, we all know what that is. But anyway, it says the mere presence of these skeletons in a sand or shell mound of Indian origin, lacking careful stratification records, is not certain evidence of primary association with the accompanying artifacts. He's telling these niggas this shit. He's saying, I know you guys found these bones, but these bones do not compare to Negroes. Moreover, I venture to say that few physical anthropologists familiar with American Indians would mistake for Indians those illustrated in Buxton's, Trevor, and Julien. Indeed, most physical anthropologists will probably be less conservative and say Negro instead of Negroid. That right there debunks this whole fucking shit in like 4 different ways. In this paragraph, he named the people of the original claim. In this whole shit, the original people that made this bullshit claim was these fools right here in 1938. That's one. The second is he rejects this shit immediately. This paper, this article rejects the shit that was said last year in 1938. It says, contrary to previous accepted findings. Where is that at? I gotta find that shit. What the hell? It's on here somewhere. Hang on, let me read it. Yeah, all right, my bad. Yeah, contrary to previous, like that right there. That's another, right? Contrary to previous accept findings, right? The next thing, which is crazy, is this part right here, this intrusive Negro burials, right? These are African remains that were buried later, is what he's trying to tell these niggas. Hey, this is a post-colonial burial site. They're not the original to the site. If these were intrusive burial sites, the people were later arrivals. That means these motherfuckers came later. And that's where he fell to, like, he didn't read any of this shit. He didn't read this whole paragraph, yo. Debunks every goddamn thing. And when you go to the damn bones and when you go to the skulls, he's comparing them because he did a video. Yeah. Okay. So in this video, he was talking about these skulls right here. And he didn't read this shit right. Now, in these skulls, or in this work right here, he's basically, all Stewart had was to compare these skulls with, right? And skull number 1 and skull number 2, it represents a male Negro from the Barbados. This is like contemporary Negroes. That's what that skull represents. So that's what he was comparing the skull from the indigenous Cuban, which is skull 3 and 4. That's all he was doing. He was just showing you that these skulls were from different populations, and this nigga didn't pick this shit up. That's what he's showing. Stewart was like a trained anthropologist, so he can pick up on shit like this. He's like, well, damn, you know, these skeletal remains don't look anything like the indigenous remains that we found in Cuba. Now, this was at that time, like I said, DNA was just now coming around and all of that stuff. But Stewart picked this shit up a year later after these niggas wrote that shit. That's crazy. That is insane. Right here, let's look at it again. This is a rebuttal, y'all. This don't got nothing to do with what this nigga said. It says the recent paper in this journal by Buxton, Trevor, and Julien. The recent paper implies that undeformed Negro physical type inhabited the Virgin Islands. He's saying it like right here. He didn't read it. He clearly didn't read this shit, y'all. This is what these niggas do. They don't read. They copy and they paste and they throw everything together. You understand? He didn't read the shit. He did not read it, y'all. And a lot of these niggas don't read it. And even if they do read some shit, they can't comprehend it. He didn't comprehend anything that he was looking at. He just started pointing at the screen and saying, hey, y'all, this is who we are and shit. This is just ridiculous. So I'm going to share that real quick. All right, so we're going to go. We're going to go. Can y'all still hear me? We're going to, what up? All the pushes up in here. We're going to go to this other joint. Where I want to take y'all at. Let's look at the burial sites. Let's do that. Can we do that? Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna show y'all now the research that they have from these sites now. Okay. Okay. Now let's see what they got to say about it. All right, we're gonna go to these sites. Now these are the actual sites that. This is the burial ground that he was talking about in Barbados. And I forgot the other name of that place. But anyway, we're going to pull this up real quick. Newton Slave Burial Grounds is an industrial heritage site and informal cemetery in Barbados. It was used by people enslaved at the adjacent Newton plantation. That's where the goddamn skulls come from. These are the Negro people that they're talking about. This site has been owned by the Barbados Museum and Historical Society since 1993. It has been subjected to excavation since the 1970s, which have produced information regarding slave lifeways, including resistance. So they went back to the site years later, they excavated, and they found out that these were enslaved Africans. When you look at what happened in the excavation going back, this site was initially excavated in 1970 by American archaeologists Dr. Jerome Handler and Frederick Lang, who worked to what the hell? I can't pronounce that. Elucid colonial era slave layways of on Barbados. Sorry if I chewed that up. The Barbados Museum of Historical Society presides over the site's preservation. Osteology has shed light on the quality of slave and their cultural lifeways at the plantation. Oh, examination of the skeletal remains at the Newton burial ground suggests a life expectancy of 29 years. A figure in conflict with historical records indicating a life expectancy of 20. Despite the slightly longer lifespan, skeletal remains also yield evidence of periodic starvation among the Newton slave population. Moreover, osteological, that's the bone, osteo means bone. So these are bone study analysis suggest a low infant mortality rate. Again, in contrast with a historical demographic that reports high rates of death among infants. Tooth analysts, right, indicate slaves regularly smoked tobacco and inhibited incisor mutilations, meaning they was filing their teeth. This is an African tradition. So they were all, this is all African. They were on a plantation. This was an old plantation that they discovered in this area. Human remains of Newton were buried in a deliberate, non-arbitrary manner, possibly indicating a maintenance of system of kinship among the site slaves. So these are actual remains from the actual site. We are learning that these are not indigenous people. This is in the 1970s. They're in that same area. They're pulling up remains, and they are not the indigenous remains that we're talking about. We come to find out that there was a whole plantation, and these enslaved Africans were malnourished. All right, let me take this one down. All right, we're gonna share some other stuff now. Got it. There's 2 burial sites I wanted to show y'all. Peace to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like. All right, let me start this joint. I'm gonna show y'all one more joint. But this fool ain't read that shit, man. Not in the way that he was supposed to. All right, another site. Okay, let's see where we at. Okay, this is another African burial ground site. All right. All right. So the Goddard African Burial Ground is a unmarked historical burial ground for enslaved African men, women, children, located at the southwest coast of Eustatius Dutch Caribbean. I hope I said that right. The burial ground was part of the former Goddard plantation on the island. Plantations everywhere. That connects us directly to Africa. What is this food talking about? Let's look at the archaeological excavations of these sites here. In 2012, archaeological investigations were conducted, which led to rescue excavations of eroding burials. In 2018, field work at the Goddard site was conducted in a collaboration between Texas State University and the Eustatius, I hope I'm saying that right, Eustatius Center of Archaeological Research, as a part of a research experience for undergraduates, program sponsored by National Science Foundation. Outcome of this archaeological research was that the burial ground was most likely associated with the Goddard plant. There's another plantation, the Goddard plantation, or the slave depot within the Waterford. This indicates that the burial grounds contained Africans. Whoa, I know he ain't see this shit. So that same fucking area, that same site, years later, after we have more ways to test these artifacts, after we have DNA and all that, in 2012 in that damn area, they're saying that these burial grounds are Africans. They had African burial rituals and stuff like that. So they don't tell you this part. It's a historical site. You can visit it today. You can actually go up there right now. This is the crazy hot glue feather shit I be talking about. You know, and that's where we're at. I just wanted to show y'all that. That's all I got. I don't be on here that long. But I wanted to show y'all what was going on with dude. The dude lied. He didn't read that shit. That was a rebuttal video. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a rebuttal article. So the article that Stewart was replying to came out in 1938. He's just replying to it, saying that, you know, at this time, bro, you can't say that these were indigenous people compared with the skeletal remains. Like, it don't look like it. And we can compare he had a Cuban skull up there, like an indigenous Cuban, and he compared it to what he classified as an actual Negro. So, and the word intrusive burial, that right there debunks this whole shit. So the next time y'all see that video, call them out. Tell them I'm looking for them. Make sure you guys hit the like. I don't be on here that long. Make sure you guys watch that video of the debate that went down. What's up, Sean? I see y'all in there. Make sure y'all check that out. There's two of them. Brother Sutton had a debate, and Brother Savage had a debate. Those were some good debates, y'all. Yeah, he been avoiding the smoke. I try to call this dude out, man. He blocked me, Sean. That's what these niggas, you know about the block. They have a block party on niggas. So I said, whatever. You know, I still see his whack ass videos from time to time. They ain't gonna stop me from debunking them shits. But I don't know, Sean, have you heard about this article right here? I felt like I seen this shit before a while back. But if you see it again, you know that that's some bullshit. It says it in the first paragraph. These niggas don't read. They sure don't. They just like putting shit together. In the first paragraph, intrusive Negro burials. And he said that in 1939. We later found in excavations that, wow, these are Negroes. There's a story behind the plantation and everything. They just clip the article, read a couple of shit, and, you know, that's how they get you niggas, man. That's how they trick you niggas back on the boat type shit. The paragraph debunks his whole claim. It really does. You know? So they show half of it. They copy and paste, cut it up. So I had to look. I'm like, where the fuck this come from? Yeah, you ain't missed too much. Make sure you catch the replay. We just, you know, just to catch you guys up, We Know the Truth Now made a video claiming that ancient Black mound builders were in Barbados and what's the other word? I can't pronounce the other word. But that's what he was saying, and it's based off an article that he saw that he didn't know that there was a rebuttal article saying that they weren't. He didn't read his source. Y'all make sure y'all get the replay. Like this video, share this video to somebody. How the fuck? I know. I don't know why he named this shit We Know the Truth. That shit really made me mad. We know the lie now. That's what he should have said. We know there's some bullshit is what that's his name. We know there's some bullshit. I'm gonna change his name, Sean. That's what we're gonna call that nigga. We know there's some bullshit now. That's what we can call him. But yeah, this is crazy. I saw that video. I was like, well, he got other videos that's whack too. You know, you can't debunk everything all the time, but I just wanted to pick that out of it. You know, that's it. But yeah, make sure you guys, like I said, there was 2 debates that went down. They're on. You got to look at the live. They should be added to the playlist if I haven't already. Check those out. Check all of the other old videos out that we did. We'll be back on this joint again later. And that's about it. I ain't gonna stay long on here. I got some shit going on this weekend. I'm gonna be busy, so I wanted to put this video out real quick. But yeah, that's been debunked. I almost joined TikTok. No, you didn't, nigga. Oh shit, Sean, just almost, man. We'd love to see you there, brother. Yo, you ain't missing shit. You ain't missing nothing, bro. You ain't missing a damn thing, bro. It make your blood pressure high a little bit, man. These niggas drive you crazy. Then Sean won't last. Like his account will get like banned a couple times. Cause you gonna want to go in with these niggas. It ain't worth it, Sean. I'll be honest. If you do get an account, tear their ass up. That's all I got to say. Pause, no Diddy. But yeah, these fools is crazy. When you get on, if you do get it, it's gonna drive you crazy because you're gonna see a hyper amount of this shit that you normally probably won't see as much on YouTube and shit. On that motherfucker, they everywhere. They took over. You know, they took over Pseudoville, USA. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna stay long. Good weekend to everybody. You know, keep the push alive and all that good stuff. I hope y'all did y'all see this video of Earth and shit? Up in topic and stop.
Nah, we're doing it right now. Every time right now is the time and date. Right now.
Is this the guy who said Trump's face was in stone on ancient Sumerian tablets?
You're colonizing us. You ain't even supposed to be in here.
Hold up, everybody be quiet. Is there anybody from your side that'll test this nigga right now?
Yeah, test me right now.
Anybody, man. My whole squad done body them.
Come get that work right now.
Everybody, yo, he don't got no work on us. This information is garbage. This is
right here. Answer this question right here, then.
Hey, set the debate up, bro. Meet me in the square.
Check it out right now.
Meet me in the square, bro.
We're doing it right now.
No, we ain't doing nothing right now.
Just running your mouth all big and bad a second ago.
You hopping on here following me, though. You must be a fanboy. Every time I get on here, you follow
You're mouth to me.
You the one following me. I'm not following you.
I don't follow you.
Why you on here then?
Me, big dog.
Why you harassing me, bro?
Yeah, go right here.
Set a time and date up and the topic so we can get this out the way.
Right.
Because everybody want to know.
Big and bad, talking about how you got the information.
Yeah. Just set the time and date up. Why you excited? Just set the date
right,
up.
buddy? Right.
Set the date up.
Well, set up the debate, right?
Everybody saw him lose. Everybody check out the debate on my YouTube.
Everybody want to follow There's video of you admitting that there were giants.
No, bro, that's a hoax. That was a hoax, you idiot. In that same video,
I admitted that there was giants. It's on my channel.
In that same video, it
this dude's an agent, y'all. This dude is getting paid by the agent.
That was your source. Oh, now I'm getting paid by the government.
Yeah, you been getting.
That's what it's saying when you lose, right?
You've been getting paid.
Yeah, that's what all y'all say. Y'all call everybody who tell the truth.
Get an understanding real quick. Let's just get an understanding real quick. Go ahead, Port.
Oh yeah, so anytime you want to debate, go ahead and set it up on YouTube. Set the time and date. Every time I get on live, all of these weird ass niggas hop up on here. If you want a piece of me, get in the motherfucking ring on YouTube and set up a time and debate like a real fucking man, bro. Because if you think you can take me, you're gonna do that shit on motherfucking YouTube, bro. That's what you gotta do. All right? And all of this, we was here before Columbus bullshit. That shit is garbage. I need somebody to give me some DNA evidence. You can't do it down there in the box, and Alan can't do it up here in the box. You guys are failures at this science. If you had the evidence, you would have been showed us. If you had the DNA samples that connect black people here, you would have been showed us, but you don't. All y'all do is freestyle. Meet me on YouTube. That's where I handle my shit at. Bruh. Sean, you don't want to go to fucking TikTok. Niggas like that everywhere on TikTok. It's like it's flooded with niggas like that. You get on there and it's just rah, rah, rah. All of that. I think he's still upset because he lost that debate with me and he never recovered. Yes, Sean, giants is what that nigga said. Giants. He may reread his bullshit ass article during the debate. And in that article, during our debate, it said it was a hoax. It's a hoax. He was reading these niggas to see the pattern. They don't read. These niggas don't read. It said it was a hoax in his source. You know? So that's the level of discipline that we're dealing with, Sean. So stay woke, my nigga. I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I hope all of you guys have a great weekend. Shout out to the motherfucking syndicate, you know, because that's what we do over here. All right. And if any one of you hot glue ass niggas, because I always ask you guys that shit, if you want to set up a debate, go ahead and do it. There's one dude, what's his name? Black Superman, Hotep Villain wants to debate me. And I think we're going to have a setup on that we got a debate lined up. We got 2 out the way. We got 1 more that I think we're going to do this. I think it's going to go down. I got a lot of shit to do between now and then. I think it's September the 5th. The title of that debate is whether or not the rise of Islam increased the number of black eunuchs. I know that sounds crazy, but some Islamic want to be more ass nigga was like, yeah, we was Moors, we was everywhere and all this other weird stuff. And he's claiming that Islam was spreading good morals and shit around. And I'm like, nigga, what type of morals where they would have your shit cut off? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so we'll see if that happens or not. But I'm always down. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, check those videos out. Check all of it. Yeah, I know. So yeah, he's claiming that the rise of Islam was a peaceful thing and all that other weird shit. Like, you know, some of us accepted it, but I mean, over there in fucking Egypt, they was tearing them up. They was chopping little boys, you know what's off, and sending them up to the Islamic states and shit. Eunuchs. They had a chief eunuch. Shit is way crazy. Yeah, I got your book, Sean. Matter of fact, it's around here somewhere. I gotta look. I got it. I definitely got it. I'm gonna go in there too. But yeah, he don't know the history. But yeah, Islam came in there. They conquered Egypt. They put a fucking dent in the pyramid. They try to force a levy of slaves on the Nubians. The Nubians try to fight them with the archers and shit until they had a treaty that supplied the Islamic State with black Africans. Like, this is all documented. They had a treaty about it. So hopefully we get to see all of this in the debate. And yeah, he's a big ass scammer. Earth is a scammer. But yeah, hopefully we see all of this in the debate if we have it. But I'm down. I'm always down for a debate. And if anybody feel like they can take the syndicate down, go ahead and give us a shot and let us know. But we need a title, time, and topic type shit. That's what we need to do. Earth is a big scam. I think he scammed somebody off the inheritance or some shit. I think somebody, like mama passed away or aunt or something. He got some of that money. And he went to like, where that motherfucker go? I forgot where he went. He went some goddamn way with that money. Yeah, these niggas is scamming. Scammers. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all. Yes, thank you too. Cream of the crop. Shout out to everybody in here. I see y'all up in this joint. Susan, I saw you in here earlier and shit. Hey, shout out to everybody too that sent something in. I appreciate that too. I really do. I pay attention. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And for those who have not subscribed to this channel, what are you guys waiting for? Unless you like being a hot glue fella we're an individual. We don't do that over here. We break shit down over here. Pan push is what my brother is saying. Check that dude's debate out. Yo, this brother right here, check his debate out. I just posted it. It's on there. Egypt in America. He knocked that shit out the park. These brothers come unprepared for these little debates that we be having, and it's obvious. Like, I don't know who thought Egypt was in America in the first damn place, but check that video out. Shout out to Baltimore, whatever my man, Baltimore, the Moor. He showed the fuck up. The Moors be showing the fuck up though. I gotta say, man, the Moors been coming out more, no point intended. They've been coming out more than these hot glue feather pretendians been coming out. Interesting. They shit is garbage still, but you know, they at least participate. So shout out to them niggas too. We are pan push over here. Peace to everybody. But yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna lock this thing down. Y'all might see me on TikTok. Y'all might not. I got some shit that I gotta see my mama this weekend, so I'm gonna be busy and stuff like that. But peace. Make sure you follow if you haven't followed, like, subscribe, share this video to somebody that need to restore their African history type shit. All right, peace. I'm out.